Hello and welcome to another video. I hope that you're all very well. Today I'm going to be talking about secondary traffic lights. Occasionally, when we approach traffic lights, a set of traffic lights, we will find that there is another set of lights very close by. Many learner drivers get confused by this and they're not sure whether they should stop or continue going. Now, before we go on any further, it's important to understand what the red signal means. A red light means that you must stop. But where do you stop? At the white stop line. So, the red light actually means that by law, we must stop at or before the white stop line. Not over it, we must stop at or before the white stop line. So, now moving on to the secondary traffic lights. Let's assume I'm going straight on and I've stopped at the red light. The light is just above me. And for me to be able to see the light, I've stopped and I'm looking like this. And I'm looking, waiting for the light to change. And then my neck starts hurting. Well, it's hurting now. Because I'm staring at the lights like that. And if you stare like that for a whole minute, even your neck will start hurting. So the government has come up with this idea of putting another set of lights just on the other side of the junction. So when you stop, you don't have to stretch your neck. Well, it shows that the government is trying to help drivers like you and me. The purpose of these secondary traffic lights is nothing but to stop you from getting a neck ache. That's the only purpose they have. We'll do straight on, left and right, but I'm going to start going for a little drive, just a very short one, and we're going to see if we can see the secondary lights in operation. So I'm driving off. The lights are green at the moment and they've just changed. So I'm going to stop at the stop line or before, and I've stopped at the stop line. Now, straight away, without any hassle, I can see the secondary light. The first light I can't see unless I do that. Oops, the lights are green. So I go through. If the lights change now, I'm not going to stop because I'm in the middle of the junction. In fact, it will be very dangerous for me to stop in the middle of the junction because it means that my lights are red, but the lights across me will be green, and those cars will come and possibly smash into me. This time I'm approaching the same lights, but I'm going to be turning right. So once again, I've stopped before the white stop line, and this light here is not so close as the previous one, and I don't really have to stretch my neck, but nevertheless I do have to look like this, whereas the secondary light I can see comfortably. So when my lights do change green, I can go and make my turning. So they've changed green. Now these lights that I'm looking at now, these are the secondary lights. Whatever the color they are, it doesn't really matter to me. What I need to make sure, now the lights are red, but I'm just waiting for the oncoming vehicle and I'm going to turn, because I can't stop there. I cannot wait in the middle of the box junction. For me to wait in the middle of the box junction would be very dangerous. Now, even if there was no box junction there, I still cannot wait in the middle, because as we already agreed, red traffic lights means that I must stop at or before the white stop line. I've already passed the white stop line, so it would be wrong for me to stop in the middle of the junction. We're going to be approaching the traffic lights for the last time, this time to turn left again. Now, by now we know that we should expect secondary traffic lights, as this prevents us from getting a neck ache. We also know that red lights means that we must stop at or before the white stop line. So the idea is not just to look at the traffic lights, but also look at the road markings. So as I'm turning here, I can see the lights, but I can also see the white stop line there. So if those lights did change red, then I must by law stop. The reason for that is because those were not secondary traffic lights, and the way we know they were not secondary traffic lights is because of the white stop line. So what were those traffic lights for, and why were they placed so close to the junction? Well, those traffic lights were for the Pelican crossing, for the pedestrian crossing, and the reason they are placed so close to the junction is because that's where the pedestrians want to cross the road. If they were placed another 200 meters down the road, the pedestrians are so lazy that they wouldn't walk 200 meters to use the crossing. They would still cross the road there. So the rule is that you must, when you're turning, not only look at the traffic lights, but look at the road marking as well. Now, I know I said that was the last traffic lights, but I'm turning left here, so I might as well finish the turning because I've not been here before, and see what's going to happen on the other side. Is there a secondary traffic light? Oh, there's a traffic light, but it's not a secondary light because it's got a white stop line, and I can see the yellow boxes for the pedestrians. Well, there you have it. I really hope that you benefited from this video. If you have, you know exactly what to do. Give the thumbs up and share with your friends. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.